my forehead looks shiny in that light. What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Jess. This is my vlog channel. I also have a main channel where I talk about like prison and stuff. Different vibe over here. For today, I thought I would just sit down with you guys and do my makeup and let y'all know some of the stuff that's been happening in my life. Like, I finally found my wedding dress and I ordered it. I'm gonna show that to you guys in a second. I'm gonna take you guys with me to an art museum downtown Chicago. We're gonna get into it. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It really freaking helps. Also, like, comment, and share the channel. Let's work together to get it to 100K. Because that would be super freaking exciting. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my makeup and talk at you guys, and then I will just put in the description box everything that I have used on my face. I should probably zoom y'all in a little bit. Disclaimer, I am not a beauty guru. I am a regular chick that just happens to have a camera and internet access. So,
don't come to me for advice.
I'm not very good at makeup. I'm just a regular chick. Okay, the first thing that we're gonna talk about, is this expired? This is probably expired. That's why it was on sale. Fuck. This is the Marc Jacobs Undercover Blurring Coconut Face Primer. I got it on sale and now I'm like concerned about it. It's fine. Okay, moving on. Like, I don't want to brag or anything, but I actually cleaned my brushes and beauty blenders this weekend, so I'm basically a superhero. They were so disgusting. I think I'm gonna try something different. I've never done contour before foundation, but I'm gonna try it today. I just mentioned date night. That was super fun. Reese and I went to the art museum in downtown Chicago. I highly recommend that you go. Just go. The art is so powerful when you're looking at it like in person. So like, yes, we've all seen the Picassos and the Monets. We've all seen that, right? But when you're there in person and you can see the brush strokes, like, it just hits you differently. It's so powerful. I'm a huge fan of art, and I found some amazing pieces there that were just so good. And, you know, Reese doesn't like art the same way that I do, but he definitely appreciates it. And he set this whole date weekend up, which I really appreciated. So the first thing was the art museum, and I just loved it. I loved it. I found so many pieces that just really spoke to me. And one of them was like so gory and so it just caught my eye. And I forget the artist's name. Crap, I'm gonna have to look it up, but I loved it. And as soon as I saw it, I just stopped and was like, whoa, that is incredible. And the more you look at these kinds of paintings, the more you see and the more it speaks to you. And that's what I love about going to art museums, is because it's like when you're there and you're looking at these masterpieces, and when you're just inches away from the canvas, you see so much detail, and it's just so powerful. And I had an amazing time going there. All the pieces were great, but you know, a few like really hit me. The ones that were really powerful, I took little videos of because I loved them. So then we went to this like sushi place, this sushi and like ramen place. I love fancy ramen. Like, yes, I was an inmate and that's why I like ramen. But if you have not had fancy ramen, you need to go get you some fancy ramen. There was pork belly in mine. And oh my God, it was so good. And Reese got Thai basil, which is like one of our favorite things to get from the Thai restaurant. Freaking amazing. It's like right on, what street is it on? What's that main strip there by Millennium Park? Michigan? I don't know. It's like right on the main strip by Millennium Park. Oh my God, so good. It was so good. Like, I would eat at that restaurant every single day if I could. That's how freaking bomb it was. But I'm a huge fan of Thai food and sushi and fancy ramen. So, oh, it was so freaking good. So I mentioned, right, that I found my dress. Y'all have got to hear the drama with this dress. You're not gonna believe it. I mean, you're probably gonna believe it, but oh my God. It was stressful. It was stressful. So first of all, my friend Katie, shout out to you. She's in the wedding party, the bridal party. Yeah, she's one of my people in my wedding party, and she's amazing. I actually have a full interview with Katie on my main channel. She's a foster mama. And I'm so freaking proud of her, and she's amazing. I digress. She set up this appointment for me to go in and try on this dress. She also had a black dress shipped and sent to the store for me to try on. So oh my God, you have no idea how much that has helped me. So shout out to you, Katie, I freaking love you. I love you. So she did all of that for me. And this is too pale for me. It is. Oh no. No, it's fine, whatever. We'll make it work. No, actually, no, we won't. Can't be that pale. So anyway, I go in and I try on this dress first. It's black, but it just didn't feel like my dress. You know, like it just felt a little too poofy. It wasn't form-fitting. It was pretty and the top of it was so good. But that was essentially the only black dress that they had that was my style. They had another black dress that was like ball gown. I'm not gonna try that on. I don't want ball gown. But I was a little discouraged when I tried on that black dress because I thought, oh my gosh, it's too poofy. It's not form-fitting the way that I want. I'm never gonna find my dress, right? Because we've tried on so many dresses and it was just like getting to the point where if I don't find a dress now, they're not gonna be able to order it and get it to me on time, in time for like alterations and stuff. So I was kind of panicked and had a full-blown like little panic attack in the store, not even kidding. I was like, oh God, we're not gonna do it. Then the girl that helped me, which I'm probably gonna interview, I love meeting people. She was so good and she pulled out this white dress that was very form-fitting and so pretty, and I'll show it to you guys in a second. She pulled out this white dress, and for me, it is very hard for me to envision what it's gonna look like in black, but when I put it on, it felt like my dress. It was tight in all the places that I wanted it to be tight. It, you know, hugged my hips, and the detailing so freaking beautiful. I was sad that I couldn't try it on in black, but I tried it on and I'm like, okay, this is really similar to something else that I had tried on that I really like. So here's the dress. Isn't it so beautiful? I know. And maybe someone's thinking like, Jess, why would you show us the dress right now? Like it should be a surprise. Well, because that's the dress, but we're gonna make a few changes to it. So yes, I found my dress. Essentially, it's kind of close to this, but I'm going to alter it and add some stuff to it. But I am so relieved that I found the dress. But here's the drama with the dress. Okay, so the drama was, have you guys heard about the shipping container problems where like we can't get the stuff off of the ships, all the containers that are in the ocean? The store basically said that this is a new designer and they can't get the dress, like they can't guarantee that it's gonna come in time for alterations before the wedding. And it was so close to, like the estimated delivery date is so close to my wedding date at first. And they're like, I'm sorry, like we don't feel comfortable ordering this dress for you because I don't think it's gonna come in time for alterations, and it just is not possible. So I left the store feeling really defeated, and I called my wedding planner and I said,
girl, we have an emergency.
We have to find a dress like this, and we have to find a shop that has it in store so I could go in, try it on, and buy it. Well, like no one has that in store. No one. Everything has to be ordered in, and the samples that they have in the store, they can't sell. Well, talk about terrifying. Talk about terrifying. I'll go in with my brow pencil in a second. So my wedding planner was able to get on the phone with someone that works with the designer. So now we have an estimated delivery of 1 month before my wedding. So that's gonna give us time for alterations. So like for 24 hours, I had no idea if I was going to be able to get that dress. And we called around all these other shops looking for this style and to have the dress in store. And no one was saying that that was possible. No one had this dress or anything similar to this dress that I could buy in store. They only had samples of a couple dresses that also did not look like that. So it was really stressful. But because we were able to talk to someone that works with the designer and we have an estimated delivery a month before the wedding, everything is good and the dress is ordered and paid for, and I got it. We basically just had to make some calls and beg and cry and sell a kidney. It's fine. The wedding scene is hard. It is stressful, especially here in Chicago. Like I had no idea that it would be this hard to plan a wedding or this expensive. Also, there's a lot of extra shit that I'm not trying to do. What the heck do I mean by extra shit? It's probably regular shit that people do. My wedding planner wanted to send out save the date notices to everyone, and then she wanted to send out invitations. Girl, I don't have the stamina for that, okay? So no, people are only gonna get an invitation. So there has been some things that like I disagree on with my wedding planner, and I'm like, no, let's just keep it simple. So it has been pretty stressful, and I'm not even sure we have someone like to decorate. I did initially say that I was going to decorate myself, but that has been so hard. It has just been impossible to schedule time to do that. So I did make something that I was going to have as a backdrop at the wedding, or like maybe like redo some engagement pictures for Reese and I. So I spent like 5 or 6 hours creating this flower wall. Where is that flower wall, you ask? Okay, well, it's just down here in my basement. It's pretty, but Reese doesn't like it. Like, he doesn't like the idea of DIYs, which is fine, because the truth is, I really don't have time for DIYs anyway. Do I wanna do a basic look, or like, do I wanna pop a color in here? I don't know. It's my daily struggle. Do I wanna just do basic, or do I wanna do something else? So, I'm really excited to go to Tampa on Friday. Can't wait to meet Larry Lawton. He's the GOAT for real. If you guys don't know who Larry Lawton is, he did a lot of time for being America's biggest jewel thief, and he robbed jewelry stores. And if you're thinking like, oh my God, how can you be friends with someone that did armed robberies? Because he's awesome. And he's changed his ways, and he's just like a cute retired man now, chilling, living his best life. So after I get back from Tampa, I'm going to go to LA so that I can do a whole, oh God, I messed that up. So that I can do a whole bunch of collabs, which is super exciting. I'm going to be meeting with the nonprofit that I am a board member of, Freebird Movement. We're actually having a fundraiser for Freebird Movement all until January 1st. I will leave that in the description box down below. Freebird Movement is a nonprofit for prison reform, and we are working on getting a couple people out of prison who are wrongfully convicted. So that has been super exciting to get to be a part of that. And the founder is incredible, and I love her so much. Her name is Maddie. And man, when I tell you, like, these are just good people trying to make a difference in the world, and that should be celebrated. So there's several TikTokers that are also board members, like Colin Ray and Ray Jr. and Comrade or Michael Lacey, and I just cannot wait to see them. I've met Colin in real life, but I have never met Ray or Comrade or Michael, and I'm so freaking excited to meet them. Like, I finally get to meet my internet friends, and that is so freaking exciting. It is. And I'm an introvert, so when I tell you I'm excited, it's a big deal. I feel like I messed up my inner corner because like I got some of the eyeshadow like way over here. What else do we have going on? So much. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's so much happening right now that it's like, it's really hard for me to keep up. It's all really positive things. I filmed on my main channel that I have a new mental health diagnosis, so I have been learning about that and navigating that with my doctors and therapist, and it's been very eye-opening for me. We don't have to go into detail on that right now, but I will say that I kind of knew that people would have opinions, and I mean, people always have opinions. I knew they would have opinions, but honestly, like, I didn't think that the stigma was so strong that just by saying my mental health diagnosis, that people would tell me not to take my medication. Like, I didn't even tell anyone what medication I was on because I know that people have different experiences. My new diagnosis is ADHD, and I'm severe, and my doctor recommended medication because my assessment came back very severe. So I'm on the severe end of the spectrum, and it was hard to hear because I really thought that like having a new mental health assessment done to get a new diagnosis, I didn't think it was gonna come back ADHD because I was a little misinformed about ADHD and I didn't really know a lot about it. I just thought my depression was messing me up because I've always struggled with depression. But now it makes sense that I was really struggling all my life with ADHD and I never knew. And all of my other symptoms were because of ADHD. My inability to regulate emotion, my anger in my past, and I was very quick to swing and fight with people because I couldn't calm myself down or regulate my own emotion. It's tied to ADHD. I just said we didn't have to get into this. Me not doing well in school, I didn't graduate high school. I really struggled with that structure and I couldn't do schoolwork. I thought it was always because of my addiction and my depression, but people with ADHD are 3 times more likely to struggle with substance use disorder. And because of all of the other stuff going on in my brain that no one noticed for so long, all signs pointed to ADHD. And now that I am learning more about it, it's so freaking obvious. So there were people on my main channel that were like, how did you not know? Don't you study the human mind? Don't you love learning about mental health? And I do, but I just didn't look into ADHD as much as I should have. But it's making so much sense now. It also goes undiagnosed in women a lot because it presents very differently in women than it does men. So that's been interesting. I think the most surprising thing for me is I didn't think people would tell me not to take medication or that ADHD is fake and not real. I didn't think they'd tell me that. I didn't say the medication that I'm on, and I don't think I will. Like, I don't have to, and it's okay. But just saying that I was diagnosed with ADHD, people are like, don't take your medication or switch your medication. But it's like, what?
I never told you what medication I'm on.
How do you know I'm not on the medication that you think I should be on in the first place? You have no idea. So that was really weird. I didn't think people would tell me not to take medication that they have no idea what it is. Like, I never said it. I never said what kind of medication I'm on. So that was just a weird internet day. But other than that, it's going well, and I'm learning, and I'm excited to, learn more about it. You need it. It's the Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder by It Cosmetics, because I know I showed you guys this in the last video that I did, but look, okay, pores. Gone, no pores. Pores, we don't know her. See? Okay, that was really creepy. I got really close, I'm sorry. But you needed to see it. It was important. Is there anything else I've done recently? I feel like there's other stuff that I'm leaving out. Oh, it's for a Patreon video, never mind. Just kidding. Anyway, Mindy Scorpio, you guys have seen her a couple of times. She's going to be here on Thursday, and we're gonna get to hang out, which is gonna be exciting. I know I said that I'm going to Tampa. She's babysitting. And when I get back from Tampa, I'm probably going to refilm with Mindy. I just love her. I love her so much. Guys, like, you need friends that are ride or die, and it will help you out no matter what. And like, Mindy is just that person. Like, she's amazing. If you're not following her on TikTok, like, legit, you need to be. She's amazing. And behind the scenes, like, she has helped me so much recently, especially with my new diagnosis, which, like, she's just been so helpful and like helping me understand it. She struggles with ADHD too. It's good to have a friend that is a woman that understands. Like, I have friends that are guys that have ADHD, but it's a little bit different for men and women. So it's just so good to have a friend that is a woman that understands like all of the chaos that goes on in my brain. And I just love her. She's like, nope, you're not insane. You are not insane. I am dealing with that too. So that's just been so amazing. You don't even understand. Like, to have someone that understands your struggle. I know you guys think it's weird to heat up an eyelash curler, but it really does help. And then I always use the Essence Lash Princess. It's $4.99 and it's incredible. Okay, lips, and then we're done. My eyelashes are so heavy that like I have to go back in and recurl them after the mascara dries. I just hate that my lashes don't stay curled, and I do every single thing in my power to keep them keep them up, They want to do what they want to do. Why is lining your lips so hard? Like, where do they end? Why are straight lines so hard? This is one of my favorite lip colors. It is On The Go by Melt Cosmetics. I really like it. Isn't that pretty? I just need to like fix my eyebrows a little bit. Okay. Finished look, even though my eyelashes don't want to cooperate and I'm too lazy to put on false lashes today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash the subscribe button. It really helps. And I'll see you guys in my next vlog, which might be, it might be a Florida vlog. See you guys later. Bye.